Hello, loves. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well, fine, good, fantastic. And if you're not, you know, whatever you're going through, it will pass. It will pass. So, whenever you are getting to watch this video, whenever you are here, whenever you tap in, it is timeless. For anyone that is new, hey, 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 hey. Thank you guys for being here. Empress Be Healer. My name is Bella. For any of my new subscribers, thank you to my day ones. I really appreciate all the love. I appreciate you guys rocking with me and getting through this spirit animal series where we are calling back our energy, we are calling back our power, and we are calling back our magic that is our birthright. This is the last one. So we're going to definitely clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. I was guided and I was led by the Most High to do this series. I'm so connected to these spirit animals. Listen, you can have more than one spirit animal. I dream of the animals. I get messages from them. It is a beautiful, beautiful, powerful thing. All right. So I'm going to get right into this. But guys, get you your journals. So I have them for different things, right? I write everything, the different channeling that I'm getting for my YouTube. It's in here. I have so many composition books, and they're compartmentalized on different things. Some are on, formulas, the businesses. Some of them are, for expenses, just writing everything down. Some is just, what's going on, daily. I have my dream journal. So you want to have the dream journal. It's a way of, I'm a scryer also, and I also channel through writing. I channel through writing where I really don't even have to look at the paper. It really is just my hand, and the channel messages just come through. So I definitely do a lot of writing, and keep this on, you guys. And that's why I have like some of the smaller ones. The bigger ones are at home. You may just be out and about and you start getting a creative idea, or this aha moment comes to you, or a revelation comes to you, a download comes to you. A lot of you guys are coming online at this time where that cloud or that film of this fogginess is no longer, now if you got eyes to see, you can see, and you got ears to hear, you are actually hearing. And those that know what I'm referring to know exactly what I'm referring to. If you don't like something, right? It's like the TV. You're not gonna keep watching a show that you don't like, or doesn't make you feel good, or it's scary. You're gonna turn the dial, or well, we don't turn dials no more, but in the sense of, like, if it was a radio, you didn't want to hear it. Old school radio. So I guess if you're a certain age and you never really seen an old school radio, you won't know. But you're going to turn the dial. Sometimes if it was on that static, you got to go a little slower to get to the channel to hear the song on the radio. Or if it's the TV, you're going to turn the channel, right? Because you don't like what you're watching, you're going to turn to something that makes you feel good. So that's the same thing with yourself. Change the channel, change the frequency. If it's too loud, you're going to turn it down. It's the same energy. It is the same concept. Now, even when you think about a program, how we are programmed, right? When we watch TV, that's called a program. Or they'll say, we'll be right back to our regular scheduled program, right? So we're always being programmed, and we're always being conditioned. So to break that anomaly up, to break that energy up, there's something you have to do. I mean, I know we're not going to just be randomly out somewhere clapping, but could you see where that frequency would do that? Like, you in an area and it feels dense and it feels dark and it feels, I don't care. So what? Well, for me, now that I'm in balance and aligned and in tune with myself, I don't care what other people think, so I'm not embarrassed. If I was somewhere and the energy felt crazy, I would start clapping. I literally would start clapping, or I would maybe start doing the om sound, because I'm needing to change the frequency and the vibration around me, because where I'm at, it's a dense, it's a dense energy. Or you just gonna physically remove yourself from situations. This is gonna be very important to do this right now. It doesn't matter who you with, where you at. If you can physically move out of a situation and not care what somebody else thinks about, like, oh man, you leaving already? Why are you going home? You so boring. You ready to go to sleep already? Listen, all of that's gonna have to stop being on somebody else's channel and on somebody else's frequency. So Spirit is just showing me the old radio, or showing me like how we used to have to get up and turn the TV before we got lazy and we had, remotes. You'd have to turn, or, turn the channel, turn the dial. That is what is being shown to me right now. Somebody is needing to hear that. You needed to hear it in that sense. And you like, oh, okay. Yes, you have more control of yourself than you are aware of. But that is the point of what we are doing this for, and why we are calling back our energy, our magic, and our power. All right. And with that being said, we have the wolf spirit. And this is the pathfinder. All right. Not like the car, but you finding your path. You finding your path right now. You on your path. It is going to be a solo path, right? So it's not going to be meant for everybody to come with you on this path. And everything is not personal. They may start thinking some shit is personal, like, because now, you want to be in solitude. Or yeah, maybe you like, I'm going to compromise. I'm going to go out for like an hour or two. I'm just going to have one drink and then I'm going to bounce. They can't be mad at you because you don't want to stay to 3 a.m., drunk. Now you got to get up the next day. You don't feel well, and all this other, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. See, that's the thing. We got to watch out for people that's trying to block us for being on our true authentic path. Because if you walking on your path, this is where people gonna start taking that personal, because then they go like, damn, does that mean I gotta walk on my path? You know what I'm saying? And people start getting insecure and everything. Spirit is here. Spirit is thank you. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. This one is woo. You know what? This is the last one, and this one is, I knew it. This one is, to me, there's power in each one that I did. There's the strength that is in this one. I'm going to say that again. Perseverance is your secret power. Put that down in the comments. Perseverance is your secret power. Okay, and it is what is deemed for you, and that God is giving for you, and these gifts and these rewards that you are getting for walking on your own path and standing up for yourself and speaking up for yourself. These are the rewards. You're getting spiritual wealth. All that material shit could come and go at any given moment. What the fuck is being a millionaire if you in a wheelchair? And if somebody's in a wheelchair, and if that just sounded insensitive, that's not where I was going. Okay. Spirit said, move along. You have a love that endures. You have a love, and this is the wolf. The respect from the wolf. Listen, guys, whatever animal calls you or connects to you, read about it, study about it, look up their geographics of, the history of that animal, and maybe even introduce your children into animals. For us to like pray for the animals, respect the animals, right? give the animals just more awareness, right? That's deep. I know I'm holding on and taking a little long with that one. 10:10 on the clock. Okay, and then we have the polar bear mystic. All right. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Okay. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. This one definitely hits home for me because when I really started awakening into my spirituality, this is something that I was raised with, but disconnecting and then getting into different religions, and you just go on different paths because you have to try different things out. And I'm really even seeing that with this channel. It's slowly growing, but that works for me because I am doing multiple different things that's not on here or that I'm not even like sharing about. But when I found out that the shamans that are in my bloodline, the American Indians that are in my bloodline, that really connected things to me. And I'm connected to Egypt, all right, even in past lives. Okay, so a lot of things are really, your abilities are waking up. So guys, if this is resonating, any of my videos are resonating, like the video, share, okay? Just leave a comment, introduce yourself. This is a free judgment zone, but I'm always going to speak the truth. I just cannot sugarcoat anything. Any questions that you have, I do leave my email down in the description. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So this is very strong, soul family, right now. You are really connecting. You are connecting to the galactic beings. That's who I connect to the cosmos, all right, to celestial beings. So when I get back on camera after this series, I don't know when. So I'm trying things out. Spirit, plants a seed for me. I'm guided to do something. I really, you have to put something into action. It can't just stay in your mind. Something can't just, you don't want to just read a book and then not practice what you read unless you just really aren't guided to practice what you just read, okay? But the next, let me see how I'm supposed to say this. I'm coming back on camera, all right? Because I've been told we want you back on camera, and that's really beautiful. I just had to get through these. I wanted to give the attention to the animals, all right? And I do want to jump on, and I love that we're ending this with psychic abilities because you guys are either not really triggered by that word, but you never thought of yourself for having psychic abilities, and you've always had them all along. We all had. We've always been in had dormant DNA. Our DNA has been dormant, or they call it the junk DNA. Again, a lot of programming, things, society, things in school, everything has been an agenda and everything has been a program. And we're always taught, something outside of you is more powerful. You're always taught, this Jesus take the wheel. I get the concept of that, but on a reality level, you better, 1414 on the clock, ancient God best. Thank you. On everything, you take the wheel. But I also know that means allowing, there is a higher power, but you have an inner power as well that needs to be aware of and connected with. So when I do get back on camera, I have something special for you guys. I don't want to keep calling something a series, but you know what? If it rolls like that, it rolls like that. It's a new deck that I have that I've been studying and working with because in that that guidebook, it really is important. Maybe, you know what, I'm going too far ahead because I'm really getting excited. I'm going to be speaking more on the psychic abilities that you guys have, that you guys are experiencing. And for me, this is from birth. For others, it's not that it's not from birth, but it is something that you just have to develop. So some people are more natural, and then there's others that just have to develop something. So it's the same with anything in this realm. Just because you're not a chef doesn't mean you can't cook. Right? So somebody about to be doing some spirit cooking. We're about to be doing some spirit cooking when I get back on camera. Okay. Because we tying this up right now. So I know I am doing a lot of talking. I hope you guys are here for it. And you guys have your water. And you guys are staying hydrated. And then we have Tiger. And this is the fire. This is the fire. Listen. If you're a firebender like me, or you work with the fire spirits, or you are being contacted by fire spirits, or something just keeps coming up on, maybe the internet, however, the different fire spirits or the orishas are coming towards you, please, just pray on it, meditate on it. I'm going to say more meditate than pray. And even with prayer is a beautiful thing, but we must elevate from prayer to command. Prayer to command, okay? And those that's resonating with just felt that. You just felt that, right? You just felt that jolt. You just felt that power. So, fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave, mighty forces come to me at my aid. That is what is up. Listen, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave, mighty forces come to my aid. That right there was just, we know what that was, right? We know what. Okay, those that know. I love this one. This one I'm going to write down. I'm going to write this one down in the comments, okay? Some of these things, okay, whether it's your mantras, if you are working with visuals, very, very powerful, or if you're starting to work with runes. But working with the magic of fire, right? Sun gazing. If you can't get out in the sun, you can gaze at the flame of a candle. So candle magic, that will probably, maybe, I may do a little bit on that. That starts getting real controversial. And I just got to see where spirit is leading me with the candles, okay? So you guys may be a firebender, connect with fire, but also I'm hearing if you can't take the heat, you got to get out the kitchen. So you may also use fire if you're working with the dragons to purify you with the flames, or purify anyone trying to send you any negativity. May that get burned away. Or you need to maybe write some things out. If we're if you're journaling and you're writing some things, and you rip the page out and you burn it, and you letting it go out into the ethers, and you releasing. When you release, you gotta release. Some people are addicted to worrying. You cannot be such a worrier that when the problem gets resolved, you just, in 2 seconds later, you're repeating what you was just worrying about. All right? So you gotta not just believe this. You got to know your power. And if you are working with fire, you damn sure better know what you're working with, because you're going to get burnt. But the enemies, all right? I mean, really trying to harm you, really trying to, have some wickedness. Any wickedness, especially with the dragons, will burn their skin to the bones, and their bones to ashes. All right? Especially when you walking in your righteousness and you walking in your integrity. Okay? So I'm just going to get a couple from the light seers. Guys, thank you always for being here. You know, if you're going back to some of my older videos, guys, check them out. Check them out. There may be messages for you as a prophetess. My messages are a little bit further out. I'm always getting confirmation, especially after personal readings. It may not connect in that moment. And I've had literally a month, 2 months, even 3 months later, they come back with the confirmation of what their reading is, you know. So this is why it's important to write things down, write your dreams down. Even if something doesn't make sense to you in that moment, get it down on paper and then you can always look back at it. So we're just gonna, because we're closing this out, and this is the light seers, right? Spirit said one more shuffle. This is the light seers. So those that have eyes can see, those that can have ears can hear. What messages for my soul tribe family? What messages for the collective at this time? You know, with these messages, they really are confirmations. Close your eyes, go into the darkness. You know, when I meditate, I see with my first eye. See why some people are scared, especially if you can see faces. Especially if you can see ancient faces. That's wow. Especially if you can see ancient faces. So yeah, whoever is worrying. So this is somebody maybe in your energy. Somebody in your energy that is still holding on to things in the past, or somebody in the past is holding something over you, hovering something over you when you're ready to break free, you're ready to be in your power, you're ready to, you know, do your magic. But this is, if you're leaving one lifestyle and you're getting into this one and you're getting on your own path, you have individuals who are in lower frequencies who are going to be afraid that you are going to leave them. But you got to really be careful of, you know, the a manipulation or mind game. Sometimes people aren't aware that they're doing that, but that's just what they've always done, you know, to keep people around, or to keep somebody from not going. Somebody really may also just need your help and assistance because they're in such despair at this time, especially if they found out about a sickness, or they found out about, it looks like some sort of just really getting messages. All right, so somebody's really down and out, down on their luck. Maybe you don't see the path right now, but the path is in front of you. See, her head is down. You got to look up to the stars, look up to the sky. Okay, put your head up. Yes, release any old burdens, release old emotions, transmute this energy. It needs to be transmuted and released with fear. You can also do it with water, and you could do a water cleansing. Take them spiritual baths. Listen, if you're going to take a spiritual bath, take a shower first. Don't get in the bath dirty. Okay? Messages for our soul tribe family. Let's see if we're going to get one or two. You know, and allow what you're feeling. Feel it. If you need to purge, if you need to cry, if you need to scream, allow that to happen. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so see, it really, being in the soil, really working your magic, working with what you have, what your abilities are. This is getting like light and dark, so I'm just trying to find the right lighting. All right, really focusing on you and focusing on your growth. That is important. Somebody's also looking into land, looking into properties, or wanting to plant a tree. There's a lot of energy here. A lot of energy here with nature. You know what? Give an offering to nature. Release. Release what no longer serves you into the bowl. Speak into it. And then release it. Release it back. Then you have the Six of Wands. So you really are. You're here. You've made it. This is your stage. This is your show. Be bright and show out. All right? Don't hide and be in shame for being unique and being you and speaking your voice. And you know that you healed when your voice doesn't quiver and when you don't cry about your story. You may have to speak your story, your testimony. This is going to help other individuals heal. You've come into a certain power and a certain confidence. We have called our power back. It is here. It is now. There's no more turning back. You are the star of your show. You're being watched and you are inspiring. You are healing. You are on this journey, but you are loving it and you're making it look good. Ashe, guys. Take care. Peace.